3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in week 14.
I lost to the goddamn
and they will not get a chance to return this.
I lost to the goddamn Raiders on a mistake on a bad pass. All right.
Yeah, I hate that shit coming out my speakers.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh shit, I got the ball. Oh, but I know I don't got the ball first. But I say shit, hold on. Hold on. We in Arrowhead, right?
Yeah.
Where? No, he told me last night. We just went and got Perryman back. Coleman. Oh, Corey Coleman.
Throwing here on first down. Flacco over the middle here to Brown. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
John
7
Brown.
yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away
John
from
Brown.
defenders. Hard to stick with.
He ain't as fast as I thought he was going to be.
Against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On the ground with their leading rusher from a season ago, it's Alex Collins, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run forward with Collins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I feel 2 fumbles this season. This game.
To extend the drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
I'm trying to get Ronnie Stanley from me.
And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions.
Everybody need offensive linemen. Everybody talk about offensive linemen like shit. I'm going offensive line.
Job defensively, nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Collins.
Give me the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Ravens get a new set of downs.
Let me need a goddamn
17
phone
on that pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. From the gun, Flacco. This is Coleman with the ground. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know,
this nigga like I'm just
his catches. So as they move forward defensively, Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On second down, Collins. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Operating out of the gun, Flacco.
Bitch ass hit.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
He got his ass hit though.
Football and will take over at the 24-yard
Shit,
line.
he got his ass. No, his foot.
Somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Nigga said they got to end. Hold that ball.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
And I didn't even know you got rid of C.J. Mosley either. You crazy.
Here's a carry for the former Dolphin, Damian Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere.
Nigga, why you should have hollered at me. I'd have gave you a one for C.J. Mosley.
Linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the
I don't
loss to start
give a
out,
fuck.
2nd and 11.
Because originally I was going to trade him to Michael Peters from the
Oh, okay. Okay.
especially since the dude
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs.
Yeah, you definitely good on what you're talking about. How many ones you got, 2?
And just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes.
Oh, good fucking defense.
It's going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Taken in at the 22.
You still got Lindsey and all them? Oh, it's right there.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
No, but he got good hands, though.
Scoreboard comes from Green Bay. An early lead in that game for the Falcons. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Now Flacco and the Raven offense come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The drive starts with a run by Collins. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Fucking crab.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second down, Flacco now. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
You think that's what you're going to go first, a quarterback?
Good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
First?
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Flacco from the gun. And that is incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of
I ain't like my first. I ain't like my first possession.
They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60
There's some good players in the goddamn draft, though. Can't lie.
Like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
I don't even miss out on the question. It's quarterbacks. Oh no, I don't need no quarterback. But I can still use me at backup though.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's going to be taken down short of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points
great
of the
fucking
game.
punt.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game,
That was a great punt.
This could wind up being the difference.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've
shown
improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Second and 6, just inside the 30. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They run with Hunt.
Oh, come on.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Well, the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Could be a blitzer.
Here we go now. Green, 90. Green, 90. Hut, 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 hut. Left, 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 left. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. That is caught inside the 5. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Ace, ace. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run with Hunt. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Ace, ace.
They give it to him running left. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Get his ass hit.
Football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Passing play. Flacco. They'll try and set up the screen.
Oh, but it's insane.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Flacco.
Fucking ain't got no goddamn hands.
On it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run.
Marvin don't got Levy on, bro.
Action and throw it one deep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he ain't opening.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
Perfectly designed.
I want to trade Le'Veon Bell any goddamn way.
To the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On play action, it's Mahomes. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
That's Tony Jefferson. I know you're going to try to hit me with him.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Cool.
Here's Hunt backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45. Left, 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 left.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Then he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tim Williams, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And
that's all right. That's all right.
By sliding. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45. Hunt. Left, 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 left. Ace, ace. Hunt. Switch, switch, switch. Z, 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 Z. Slow, slow, slow. Hunt, hunt, hunt. Z, 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 Z. Hunt, hunt, hunt. Hunt, hunt.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 16. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Around the NFL, they're in the second quarter at Lambeau. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved out to an early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor.
Oh, Sheik got played weird. No, Sheik do. Chris got to play out cousin.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. It put their defense in a really tough spot.
Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, my goodness.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime
That's craziness.
report. Coach, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. On the run, this is Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
That's cool. That's fine with me.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
God damn it.
And he's taken down.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something
Line
big
on
to
block.
knock them back
Shit.
on their heels?
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 18. Spins by. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
And that's caught
What's up, bro?
inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Flacco finding Crabtree for a big one.
Bro?
42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First and 10 here for Flacco. And that is incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Drops it underneath for Collins. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Motherfucking Eagles. Niggas in, you niggas in your Eagles.
The red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco.
Niggas in your Eagles, man.
Going to be incomplete.
I tell you and Chris, well, I be telling Chris says that shit. I'm like, my nigga, just cause a nigga score on you, that don't mean you gotta go firepower for firepower with a nigga. You don't gotta go firepower for firepower. You think your defense playing good, let your defense finish playing good.
Now, with the game this close, you gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll run. This is Hunt. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's got room.
Gone. Butter ain't catching him. Butter ain't catching him.
For a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking around the league from Raymond James Stadium there in the 3rd quarter in Tampa. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Now Flacco and the Raven offense come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Flacco to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot there is
Pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Flacco and the Ravens now, after the sack, need something good here on 3rd and long. Setting up to throw, Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Did that.
Here's Thomas. Oh, twisting away. He belted that thing, a leg of steel, and an even 70 yards.
I knew that was going. I'm like, shit, nigga, that's a return. Sam Cook put the monkey boot on the fucking ball.
This is Hunt.
Oh, come on, break the tackle.
Back lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Break the tackle when we off to the races.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Man, fuck that.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here.
Still ain't getting no
No gain
smooth.
on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Good, my turn now.
We're back now in KC, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
Good, wind change.
Here's Dustin
There we
Colquitt
go.
now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And he fields it cleanly.
Nah, nigga.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Shit, he
and on the last
shit,
go
niggas
around,
punting.
they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They go play action here on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it a second down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Ravens on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. To pass, Flacco. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught.
That's how I just tackle him, Jimmy. Just tackle him, Jimmy.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big hook up there. Flacco to the speedster Brown. 48 yards.
Damn, Jimmy, let him beat you up the press.
So how about this for
that's
field
all right, just get the
position
ball
after
back.
the big play inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is
just a whole lot of guy. He's just a whole lot of guy. There we go.
Here's Collins. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
The Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Flacco.
Thank you. Oh, what are you turning around for? Justin, what you doing?
It's the sackmaster, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Dang it.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
Bounced off that hit.
And now they're going to get him down right
Yeah, get
now
his
at the
weight
line
up.
of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Wasso, that's his name.
Green 90. Green 90.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Williams. And here's another tackle made
Come
at the
on, he's supposed to
line.
fucking
So
grabbed him on the
converging
tag.
well
I mean, on the
football
fucking block.
now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. He's been terrific so far. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
At least that's a plus, huh?
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 11. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
The hand, Jimmy.
Falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on 2nd. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first
They
down.
had to hit that
There's
bull
so
like
many
that.
tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the
How you
slot,
pump the
letting him
crowd
go
up?
to work,
I still
and
don't know how
that's
to
a
do that
nice pitch
shit.
and catch right there for a first down.
On first down, Flacco. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur
You said like
once
40.
you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
Oh yeah, you don't got resign. This is contract. Yeah, you know that shit.
Good starting field position for him as they come up first and 10.
They said Fleck wasn't going past next year.
Green 90. Green 90.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, come on, Max.
Hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. He's going to go deep for Conley.
Good catch, Conley.
At the 5. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Stepping, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game.
I need the Bills to beat the
But
Chargers.
now to kick this one away.
I need the Chargers to lose again. Because he ain't, I played the fucking computer the first go round. That's why I need for his ass to fucking lose.
I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge.
T-Von Young?
Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
I know you keep me tight ends.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for his tight end on the corner.
Walk him down.
30, the 20.
Walk him down.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
That's a pack.
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to...